an insanely tiny head. The head of this clams is the pearl. What up, everyone? Welcome back to Floz Games and welcome back to Tab's Custom Faction Tournament ABC. In the previous episode, we saw the battles between Faction P and Faction B. These were actually really close battles all the way down to the end. It took the power of one, what I thought to be useless unit, to win it for Faction B. Faction B is the first faction to move on to the final battle. But who's his opponent going to be? To decide that, we now have matches between Faction C and Faction M. Which of these two great factions is going to move on to the final battle to face on Faction B? We'll find out in just a minute, but first, hey, Floz, just what are the rules? Well, Floz, it's actually quite simple. The Tab's Custom Faction Tournament ABC and or Season 4 is a tournament of custom-made factions based on the letters of the alphabet, 16 to be exactly. Battles are comprised of unit versus unit and or units in qualifying matches to see who is going to end up in the final match between the two factions. And it's probably a given, but the winners from each qualifying battle go into the final battle of the factions, and whoever wins that, well, wins. Tell me who you think is going to win in the comments. But for now, let's get back into the game. Alright, the first battle is set up on the side of Faction C. We have a row of clubbers, 3 chieftains behind them, a captain, a cannon, and a catapult. You'd think this would be enough of an arsenal to take down their enemies. That would be true if their enemies weren't the goddamn mammoth and 2 minotaurs. This one completely skipped leg day. So much so that his freaking foot is trembling. Trembling at the sight of all his enemies. He knows he didn't come prepared. So let's see if those preparations are going to be his downfall or not. Begin! Alright, what have we got? They're making their way in. Minotaurs made their way through. Oh, took down the cannon immediately. I think, and the catapult is gone. Oh wait, the Minotaur's gone. So all that's left is the captain, the chieftains, and a single clubber. Are they going to be enough to take down a woolly mammoth? They somehow are. These really giant beasts somehow haven't been able to keep up lately. The next battle has been set up. On the side of Faction C, we have cactuses, candle heads, a couple of celestial aegises. I still have no clue what they do. A chariot and a chronomancer in the back. I think the chronomancer kind of guaranteed their victory because they're only facing a giant row of monks, a few musketeers behind them, and the monkey king in the back. That's what it took to make this even. But let's see if it's going to be enough for victory. Probably not. Begin! Oh wait, the musketeers did take a few shots at cactuses and took down none of them actually. So now the monks need to perform some pretty amazing feats in order to win. Oh my god, they were still fighting the chariot and the horse. And actually their entire focus is over there when it should be on the chronomancer. Ooh. All this carnage here. Hold on, wait. Let's take a look at all this carnage. The freaking chronomancer looks like it's ready to take down this collection of monks over here. While these guys are still focused on, well, a single candle head because that's all that's left. I think everybody else is dead. Oh wait, the Monkey King. What's he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Not to mention there's still all these musketeers back here. I, however, don't think they're gonna be enough to take down the chronomancer. Let's see. Oh, Candlelight's dead now. Everyone is focusing on the. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. I think in that entire squabble, only like 3 or 4 monks died. And maybe a couple of the freaking musketeers. Aside from that, I think all of Faction M is still alive. Are they actually going to have a chance? No way. Oh no, we need to see what's going to happen. Oh. It's getting shot at. It's taking bullets and ooh. Yeah, he's a little too high for you, Mr. Monkey King. They defeated it. They defeated the Chronomancer. Well, shit! Alright, the final qualifier has been set up on the side of Faction C. Over here, we have 5 Chuko News, 2 Cupids behind them, a Clams with an insanely tiny head. The head of this Clams is the Pearl! And we got about 6 Cheelers behind them and a Cavalry at the very back who's just itching to get into the fight. And these guys' competitors is going to be from Faction M. A row of miners, 4 magic mechanics behind them, and mace spinners in the very back. Ready to deliver some damage, but let's see just how this is gonna go. Begin! Oh, they're shooting. They're taking down a few of the miners. Oh, the cheerleaders are focusing on the Clams. It's over. It is over. The cheerleaders focusing on the Clams. It is over. It is over for them. They are dead. Everyone on Faction M is dead. They are dead. I don't even need to slow down because I already know what's going to happen. But I think I'm going to anyway. Just to have a look at this carnage. Because it is unbelievable. Like, the mace spinners are trying their hardest. They really are. You can't fault them for that. But the sheer amount of Clams is kind of inhibiting their ability, don't you think? But I mean, they're still trying their hardest out there. They're doing what they can, but I think the end result's going to be clear. I think it's going to be, yeah. There it is. Red victory. Blue got defeated. The final battle has been set up. On the side of Faction C, we have a row of clubbers, chieftains, and Chukonus behind them. And behind them, 2 cavalry, a Clams, 2 cupids, 6 cheerleaders just for emotional support, a captain, 2 cannons, and a catapult. This kind of arsenal would seem overpowered if they were not going up against all of these monks, a good number of musketeers behind them, and 2 monkey kings. And somehow the points are relatively even. I have no idea how, but they are. In the end, which one is going to take the cake and which one is going to face B in the final battle? Begin! Okay, slowing everything down. The guns firing from both sides. The musketeers took down a good number of the clubbers and the Chukonus are going in. Right now, the monks are focused on the clubbers and the cavalry, while everybody else on Faction C can do their thing. And it doesn't seem like the cheerleaders are focused on the Clams this time, or are they? No, they're not. Okay, no, that's just debris from the cannon. Who are they focused on? Oh, they're focused on this cannon. Oh, what did cheerleaders focused on a cannon do? How often can he fire? Oh, very often. He fires like once a second. Okay, we need to slow down a little bit and take another look. I mean, the Monkey Kings are starting to go in, but the monks are pretty much all taken down now. I think it's over. Oh no, wait, the captain just got taken down. Why is the monk making out with the musketeer? Wait, if the musketeers can get off enough shots, oh, the Clam's dead. Wait a minute, are the cheerleaders the only ones left? No way, the cheerleaders are the only ones left. Oh shit. The cheerleaders are the only ones left. That means there's no one else they can cheer on, which means Faction M. Faction M did it. They are moving on to the final battle. We don't even need to let it finish, but I'm going to let it finish anyway. Just look at all of the carnage. So much goddamn carnage. It shows you just how even these battles are toward the end. But hey, you know what? Even against all the heavy artillery from Faction C, Faction M wins it and they move on to the final battle. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the other faction that is going to be facing Faction B in the final. I still can't believe it. Faction B and Faction M are the two factions that made it to the very end. That's something I got to applaud. But ultimately, which one of them is going to be the victorious faction? We'll find out in the next video. So until then, this has been Floz Gamez. This has been Tabs Custom Faction Tournament ABC, and I can't wait to see you on the next video.